Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
We briefly discussed this with Big Clarence Seedorf a few weeks ago about some future Ballon d'Or winners. Because I would say, currently, this is the
wide open net of possibility. Yeah.
And also, I feel like there's just so much young talent in Europe and around the world.
Well, not the immediate Ballon d'Or, because that's...
Yeah, we're talking about future Ballon d'Ors because
who does win the immediate Ballon d'Or? Is it
Messi? Yeah, Messi's take.
You've seen Haaland's pretty close, bang on with him though.
He's only 6% behind, right?
Yeah,
but it's because the timing of it's so weird, right? So it's basically what the most recent thing is. So if it's Messi winning the World Cup or Haaland winning the treble, it's quite difficult.
This sport's watched if Haaland wins the Ballon d'Or.
The thing I would just say, just give it's the last one Messi's going to win. So just give it to Messi. He won the World Cup completely.
Yeah, but they've done that throughout his career.
What? Well, we say that he's done that. So he did it himself, his career. Naughty, you're teasing me. Haaland's going to win at least one anyway. So
but as soon as he lifted the World Cup, it was like, oh, that's game over.
Yeah. And then he put the gown on, and I was like,
the gown is crazy.
It was hilarious.
God,
it's such an iconic moment, like the lift of the World Cup trophy. It's so like Cannavaro, elite.
Yeah.
And then Messi, obviously elite as well, but with a gown.
But it made him look like a god.
It was like a sexy nightgown that you get as a provocateur. It's weird.
For this season, you think it's Messi?
It's got to be.
Yeah, I think so. I think the World Cup has too much weight.
Got to be. I don't know. The Ballon d'Or to me is the best player in the world, and Haaland isn't the best player in the world.
What would be a bigger achievement for Messi? In terms of like
winning the MLS,
here we go, winning the World Cup,
say that.
winning the World Cup with Argentina. No, in terms of like, wow, that's sick, he did that.
Please don't say what I think you're going to say.
Not in terms of, obviously the World Cup's a bigger achievement, but what would be harder to do?
No, please don't
win the World Cup with Argentina or take Inter Miami from who are bottom of the MLS into the playoffs.
I don't know about that one.
Are we going to entertain this?
Legit, what do you think's harder?
Do you reckon he puts a robot?
Why do you think you are the top G?
What? Wait, what do you think is actually harder for him? Legit, I'm actually being so serious.
He might get 50 plus goals in the MLS.
I'm going to respectfully not engage in that.
Yeah. I think if you need an answer, then it's not.
I think it'd be
We're not that desperate for clicks, are we?
I think it's going to be hard.
It's when he takes Inter Miami into the playoffs in the MLS and they crown him with a baseball cap.
And a big man.
Yeah, nice one, man.
The corn dog.
Yeah. But anyway, going back to the
police come out and shoot him.
I might have to cut that. Okay.
There's always one.
Anyway, going back to the future Ballon d'Or shouts, we believe that Mbappe and Haaland are exempt. We did tell Clarence at the time that they were exempt.
Yeah, because it's...
but yeah, let's hear some suggestions. Who wants to go first?
I mean, I think we've all got Vinny Jr.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Vinny.
Yeah.
I've got two kind of roguish ones. I've got Johnny Stones.
Ooh! In the Gundogan 8 role.
If I had to put money on it, I don't think he will win one, purely because he's a defender. But I think, first of all, he's the best defender in the world at the minute.
Well, Van Dijk came close. It's possible.
I think... if anyone can, Johnny Stones can. And then I've got a player called Oscar Bob, who I am obsessed with at the minute.
Is he Canadian? Switzerland?
Norwegian.
Is he Norwegian?
They're like
Haaland
round 2.
Yeah, he's
I've been watching
City's
compilations
academy, right?
from the last few friendlies. Qualifiers from the 21s. He is.
Saw your tweet was like, that is talent.
He is.
Yeah, that is
Oscar. Jack will know about him.
He's coming into City's first season.
Wait, is he at City now?
Yeah, he's insane.
He's
a bit like
think of a smaller Mahrez with pace.
Oh, wow, okay.
Wait, so he's at City in the youth academy?
Oh, my
he's at City and he's coming into the first team.
Unbelievable.
So where did he go to? Because he's been loaned out, right? Or is he just still at the academy?
No, he's in the academy. This season he's going to be back up tomorrow.
Okay.
They won the Premier League last year, didn't they?
They've won it 3 times in a row.
Oh yeah, he is unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw the compilation that you replied.
And I had to drop him a message saying I think you're unbelievable.
Actually.
And did he reply?
Yeah.
He replied?
Yeah.
That means you got a future. That means you got Ballon d'Or in your.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get in early.
How old is he?
Unbelievable.
I think legal. He's legal.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Not now, not ever.
Not kiddies, Tom.
No,
how old is he?
Honestly, I'm not even being weird. I was blown away watching.
No one said you were being weird.
By the videos
Getting a bit
of him playing football. No, but genuinely,
Bob. Imagine a guy called Bob winning the Ballon d'Or. And the Ballon d'Or goes to
It's also a fucking... It's not only mental, but an elite name.
It's true.
For a Norwegian
No,
as
but
well.
is it Bob with the O with the line through it? Oh, it's literally Bob.
B-O-double-B.
Bob.
B-O-double-B.
Bob.
No, it's just Bob.
So Norway got a bit of a...
They have actually, when you think about it.
Mate,
For such a small country, they're quite sick.
Not that small.
No, but small, population-wise. Obviously, it's quite big.
It's quite long.
Oh.
Half of it's covered in ice.
Who else is...
What are we talking about
Who else is on your future Ballon d'Or winning, Tom?
And then I also put in, I can't pronounce his name, and I never can, I never will. Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, I'm not being. I genuinely just can't say his name.
The Georgian.
Cravadonna, as they call him, or whatever. And then I don't really have a fourth because, as much as I love Bellingham and Foden, I just don't think they're good enough to win Ballon d'Ors.
Whoa!
Bellingham with number 5 at Madrid, where they favour.
I don't know.
This is a guy that's team retired his shirt.
My last
Broski. He's got the Zidane number.
My last, not roguish shout, but I also think another one who's got the potential is Rodrigo, who I think is actually
I was going to say
underrated.
Rodrigo. He's
the lead striker.
Yeah.
So I thought he was a bit meh. And then
So did
over
I.
the last like 2
Well, I thought that
seasons,
about
He scored like
Vinicius as
2
well.
goals.
Nah, Vinicius, you knew he was too. I don't know. From the get-go, he was a bit erratic.
Benzema told you that he was playing against them.
Huh?
in the tunnel.
Bro.
Yeah.
But that's the fact that changed so quickly as well. Obviously, shows how much he's improved.
Yeah.
But even just the videos you saw of him, before he moved to Madrid and as a kid, like he just sometimes people just like Neymar. There was no guarantee that he was going to become one of the best players in the world. But
Especially if you're Joe Biden.
Yeah.
But you could just tell like by the way they move and just how tricky they are without. Those people who are just tricky without touching the ball. That's when you're like different level.
Yannick Bolasie.
That's exactly what I think about Oscar Bob.
Nice.
And I'm not joking.
All right, I thought it was a joke. Oh, okay, yeah.
No, what would that be?
But because the name is hilarious.
I'm telling you now, give it 5 years, he'll be like the best winger in the world.
Give it Oscar Bob in 5 years.
Especially under Pep. Imagine how good he's going to be under Pep.
Yeah, man. Well,
still there.
Can I do mine? Do you mind?
Oh yeah, but just quickly, Rodrigo as well. Sorry,
go ahead,
he is actually a left winger, isn't he? But he's been playing on the right.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah.
So
he's
that's
better off the left.
versatility then, isn't it?
That's unreal.
That's pretty good.
That's how good he is off the right.
He is left-footed, isn't he? So that does make sense.
Rodrigo?
Yeah, isn't he?
He's right-footed.
No, he's not.
He's right.
I'm pretty sure he's left-footed.
No,
isn't
he's
he?
not.
Rodrigo leads Rodrigo.
No.
But,
The Brazil. I'm thinking of the
Brazilian
Brazilian.
Rodrigo.
yeah, he's right-footed.
Right-footed.
Okay, I thought it was left.
I'm pretty sure.
He's right-footed.
He's right-footed.
Google it, Lewis.
Oh, we won.
Right footed.
Yeah.
Shit.
My Ballon d'Ors, I think are relatively obvious, but it might be a bit boring.
Have you just got like
Wait,
four? How many English players are in there?
I got Vinicius Jr.
Yeah.
I got Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, me too.
So I honestly think like especially at Real Madrid, like Champions League, the ceiling is.
I hope you win.
If he's the man at Real Madrid and he helps him like win, he could win a treble at Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? Like
you're putting too much emphasis on team things.
No, but this guy's so good, mate.
You got to be at the right club where they appreciate.
He could take England to Euro victory.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean by we're just?
No, I honestly think. Okay, I've got Bellingham. Remember, this is within the next. This is just, you have to think like how things play out
and how young he is.
Yeah, and that's why actually I've got Saka.
Yeah,
nice.
And I know you can laugh at all you want, but especially if Arsenal start winning trophies as well.
Yeah,
like
that's all that matters.
Mate, this guy's. I know he's got a hat trick for England. I know that you can say look at their opponent, but this guy's carried Arsenal through the last few years. He's got the weight on his head. I don't know.
The weight on his head.
He's also what? 21.
He's got a weight on his head.
Who said that? Was it Mourinho? I think that was the famous quote from Mourinho.
Just get a weight on his head bucket hat.
I think that was Arsene Wenger who said that.
Mate, this guy is what? Is he 21 still? 21?
Yeah. 21.
21? 22?
21, 22.
He's still so young. Like guys,
you don't understand when he's got the weight on his head.
When he's got the weight on his head.
When he takes the weight off his head.
Yeah.
He's arguably the best right winger in the world.
No, he's not.
He's top 3.
No, but yeah.
Who's better out of him and Rodrigo?
Well, I don't watch enough of Rodrigo to even say that.
Well,
Rodrigo's better.
And you don't watch enough.
I'd probably say Saka's output's better.
Yeah,
Rodrigo maybe has.
Yeah.
Rodrigo's playing out of position though.
Yeah.
So Saka, man, he was a left back.
I don't know, man.
It's true.
Touche.
Yeah.
Next up, I've got Gavi.
Okay.
He's only 18 still. Do you know how nuts that is?
That's not bad. Yeah.
Like Gavi is 18 years old.
Yeah. They do like Barcelona players for the Ballon d'Or.
18. Is this guy all right?
He's not on Pedri. He's not as good as Pedri.
I've got Pedri, yeah.
How old's Pedri though? 20?
Still.
It's only 2.
I know, it's so insane. How not? I still find it so stupid that Barca got rid of Xavi and Iniesta and replaced with Gavi and Pedri.
Yeah. A lot of the Ballon d'Or winners come from like the Golden Boy winners, don't they?
Yeah.
And they're also, I always find it's, I don't know, to certain teams, players win Ballon d'Or.
Exactly.
But I also thought a lot of teams have the
better.
best players. That's what you got to remember. And they win the most. Yeah, most of those teams you're referring to have the best players and win most of the trophies.
Yeah, fair shout. Fair.
But I didn't say Pedri because I thought that was very obvious. So I went Gavi to be a little bit different, bit hipster.
Sauce.
I like it.
And then actually I took a leaf out of Clarence Seedorf's boat here.
Valverde.
And Rafael Leao.
Did he say the boat?
Yeah, leaf out of his boat.
Rafael Leao, because
Look, he's mad.
he could leave AC Milan at some point, or he could do the business at AC
He's fucking tied down to like a 7-year deal.
at some point.
No, but he's missed AC Milan, and
he's also built
commercial
like a brick shithouse.
Yeah. He's very good.
He's rapid.
Yeah, he
can
gallops.
score. Yeah, he's got everything that is just a deadly winger.
What about
He can play? Oh, can also play up front.
Yeah.
No, ability-wise, yeah, I think the issue's AC Milan.
I think that's the problem with any potential Ballon d'Or winner, though. I just think unless you are of the level of Ronaldo and Messi, or have that sort of potential, you need to join one of the biggest clubs who win stuff.
I think we're going to go
even with like Arsenal, like Saka. I would love to say Saka, but realistically, he's not going to win it unless we win the Champions League and the Prem.
Yeah,
and the likelihood we'll do that in the next like 5 years is not high. Right, because of Man City, for example. We might win one, we might win the other, but like you probably have to win the double to even be considered.
And these are all suggestions
or the Euros,
based off the fact that Mbappe and Haaland are exempt.
But that's why I don't blame Bellingham for doing that as well. Obviously, it's a great move for him in his career, and he obviously backs himself to be a success because he is unreal and he's 19. But you do just need to join Barca, Real Madrid, Man City. That's it.
Yeah,
but
to win the Ballon d'Or.
The only reason I put like 2 Englishmen in there, like I really feel like they actually do have a chance the next 5 years. Obviously, Mbappe and Haaland is like probably going to be the next few years, but
10 years.
Yeah. But I honestly think England's squad have a huge shout at winning the Euros, and I think that will play a big part in it.
That's one of the reasons why I put Camavinga in mine.
Oh, good. Yeah,
because of the French team.
Forgot about him.
And if France have success, then there's entirely...
He might have a Chilwell, you reckon?
Yeah. I think he's way more versatile.
Yeah, I agree.
They're both fucking brilliant.
Yeah, they're both great.
There's a lot of young guys.
Well.
Like, it is serious right now.
My final one, because we've mentioned all of them anyway. I had Vinicius Junior, Pedri, Bellingham, Camavinga, and Musiala.
Oh yeah, fucking
Musiala's mint.
Oh yeah, I want to change mine from that Cravadonna to him.
Yeah, Musiala.
Musiala is so good.
Unbelievable. That's what I mean.
The biggest issue is Germany, though, I think. Bayern could do bits, but like Germany is an international team at the moment, are a bit.
Yeah, I do hear because obviously the Prem and La Liga tend to take.
Yeah.
I do hate this though because it's only Ronaldo fanboys who've now made it team things. Yeah. If we would have been voting the best footballer for the last 10 years, he'd have none. Messi would have 10.
Yeah.
Like from 2000 to 2010,
what?
there was nearly a different Ballon d'Or winner every year because it was like when Ronaldinho was the best player in the world, then Kaká was the best player in the world for a season. Cannavaro won a Fugazi one, but like Shevchenko.
Cannavaro didn't win the Ballon d'Or.
What?
He didn't. He won the World Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Who?
What?
Yeah, it was 2 different trophies.
I don't think that's. I don't think that's
literally
correct.
true.
Who?
Cannavaro won the Ballon d'Or in
he didn't.
06.
No, he didn't. He won World Player of the Year. It was a different trophy.
So who won Ballon d'Or? I thought he won the Ballon d'Or as well.
I don't think he's.
What do you think World Player of the Year is?
Cannavaro won the Ballon d'Or in 2006.
Yeah. What do you think World Player of the Year is?
Man, I thought
but I swear there was
change.
no because I don't know where I read it because I know Cannavaro won it because of the World Cup win.
Yeah.
You just said he didn't.
No, but it was at one point there was like a different name. I've read it somewhere.
There was 2 different awards at one point.
Okay, then there you go.
He won both.
He won both. Yeah. So he did win World Player of the Year as well.
Yes, but he also won Ballon d'Or.
So that's where I got it from. See, so I'm not. You look at me like I'm some freak.
Well, I didn't say anything.
There was two.
There was two awards.
Yeah, thank you.
Here's the question.
You didn't know that.
I didn't say it. I just said he did win the Ballon d'Or.
Freak off.
When was the last time a Bundesliga player did win the Ballon d'Or?
Probably Beckenbauer.
It never got given to Lewandowski.
Yeah, that's also just the worst thing that ever happened in football.
Yeah, that was a shame.
So I don't think that.
And also, how have we just gone over the fact that Tom said? I swear you've just said if it wasn't for teams helping people win the Ballon d'Or, Ronaldo wouldn't have won any.
If we were just voting the best player in the world, yeah.
Shut up.
Maybe not to that extent, but he won a lot more.
He did have one when he was at Man United. He rightfully won it. Every other award, Messi should have won.
What?
Because he's never ever been better than Messi since 2010, ever, once.
But that's the thing, is it done for just the best player or them playing to the best of their ability almost? Because obviously Messi is the best player there's ever been.
There's definitely...
But then Ronaldo, geez, you scored 90 whatever goals.
People get bored of it. It's like the NBA. Like Michael Jordan didn't win every MVP. He only won like 2 or 3 because people get bored and we'll give someone else a chance because he's that good. But this guy, you try and elevate others to try and make them the same.
But
when Messi's never ever even been close to Ronaldo.
Yeah, but
Ronaldo's closer to Neymar ability wise than he is Messi. And I don't care about how many goals he scored. Yeah, but he's never been a better player than Messi.
Yeah, correct. But the problem that the structure of the Ballon d'Or is that it's like the weight of accolades counts considerably. Yeah. Well, what do you mean? Well, because
if you're the best player in the world, you should win World Player of the Year.
Yeah, but
regardless of what you've won.
But a player's ability can help.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So if Messi lost the final against France, does he win the Ballon d'Or?
There was one season Messi won the Ballon d'Or, and
I don't think he does.
Do you not think that's crazy that how well he performed at the World Cup? Let's say he did everything the same, and then the other players missed penalties in the World Cup final.
The reason
that suddenly makes him not the best player year.
The reason that Haaland's even in this conversation is because City have the accolade of a treble. If they'd have won one trophy, there's no way he'd be at 40%.
I don't know. I think the amount of goals he scored is that ridiculous. He'd definitely be in the conversation.
Yeah, but not to a degree where he's a couple percent behind Messi in the voting poll.
I think that, again, that's recency bias, though.
That's how it works.
Because they've just won the treble. Haaland's in everyone's minds. But when you actually do...
Yeah, but what I mean is, arguably you could say Mbappe's a better player and has always been.
I would have Mbappe ahead of Haaland.
He's like, what, 0% because of how bad PSG are doing?
Exactly, that's my point.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's true, but at the same point, back in the day, when Ballon d'Ors were voted for, Ronaldo was winning everything. So therefore...
And he was also a big part of that.
Yeah. I know. I understand why he won it and why he's won them. I'm saying I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't vote for someone.
Or there should be a different trophy. I think you're also doing Ballon d'Or isn't then the best player. It's who's had the best.
I think you're doing an injustice. I think you're looking at how Ronaldo is now, and then you're forgetting how good this guy was on the ball. So I think you're doing a very big disservice and disrespectful to Ronaldo. Right now. You're basically saying he's shit.
Two things can be true. Two things can be true at once. I think Ronaldo is.
You said if he didn't win team awards, then he wouldn't win a Ballon d'Or.
I didn't say that. That's not what I said.
Rewind the tape.
So in Tom's mind, Messi has always been a better player, therefore Ronaldo shouldn't have won against
every season has been better than him, so he should have won.
It works in football.
No, it's not how it works.
It should be how it works.
Yeah.
But it can't.
Modric shouldn't have won the Ballon d'Or.
It cannot work like that.
Modric shouldn't have won the Ballon d'Or.
By saying someone's a better footballer, that's all. There's no it's just your eyes are saying.
Yeah, subjective.
Subjective.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm right. It's just my opinion.
But that's also why thousands upon thousands of people vote for one award.
Yeah,
because you can't just be one guy that goes, he's the best. We just get some random guy in the back.
No, hang on. Can I just say? Can we just get this clear?
It's a vote, isn't it?
And you want people to not look at what they've done this season, what they've won, and what they've got. You just want to look at it, forget all data, and just look at someone and go, yeah, he's the best in the world. No, who's the best in the world?
That's just how. No, I'm not telling how other people should think. And this annoys me in the comments. Well, he always thinks he's right. Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying it. I'm not going to say something and think I'm wrong.
That's the point of opinion.
But it's only my opinion. That's it. I can.
No, it is, but yours is wrong.
Yeah. But that is how you think, and I just think differently. It's okay. That's the whole point of football. We have different opinions.
No, it's not actually.
Ultimately,
okay.
But there's never been a season other than 2008, in my opinion, where Ronaldo has ever been better than Messi. I don't care. How many of you weirdos?
That's actually crazy.
Fair enough. Tom on pitch side has confirmed that Messi was the best player, so we'll just take all of Ronaldo's Ballon d'Ors away from him and give it to Messi.
Take all his goals, all his dribbling stats, everything.
Dribbling stats, Jesus.
It's not FIFA.
I love dribbling stats, man. We'll take away like some of the goals he's ever scored and just say pointless. Why? In fact, why is he even a footballer?
Why'd you have to take it to the extreme?
To prove you're an idiot.
Well, maybe I am an idiot, but the bottom line is, that would work better if you could say it.
Oh, God.
Don't resort to that now, Tom.